So within this recording, I'm going to start to talk to you about the concept of leadership in sport. And I'm sort of anticipating that probably, because this is quite a big topic area, we might be looking at sort of 3 videos to cover all of this. So in this first one, I'm certainly going to look at kind of the critical evaluation of the different styles of leadership. Well, sorry, I should say the different theories of leadership that have been presented, and then later look at styles of leadership. I'm probably going to defer to a later video the idea of different models of leadership. Okay, so but look, let's get started. And let's say, first of all, that leaders they appear from 2 places. Okay, leaders kind of come from 2 places. The first of those places is what we might describe an emergent position. So we have what are called emergent leaders. Emergent leaders. And these emergent leaders are people that are part of a group or part of a collective, and they emerge to lead. This could be someone like a club captain who, or just an experienced player or experienced club member who decides to take on a leadership role themselves and actually puts forward some ideas about the direction, the philosophy of what the club or the group or the team actually should be achieved. Remember, leadership works in combination with groups, right? Because without groups, you don't really need leadership. You just need individuals. So we're assuming there's some group. If the leader emerges from that said group, then we describe that as an emergent leader. However, if they are somehow a prescribed leader, it means they've been brought in from the outside. So I think about as examples of, I think about Sir Clive Woodward, who very successfully with the England rugby team won, I should say the men's England rugby team won the World Cup in 2003. And then some years later, he went on to be a coach at Southampton Football Club. And then he went on to take on an ambassadorial role with the British Olympic Association. I think it was, or was it Team GB? Anyway, he went into Olympic sport in that direction. In other words, he was prescribed above those other areas. He emerged in rugby and then was later prescribed, right? He emerged from within his own sport and then was prescribed in another area of leadership. So the question we need to start asking ourselves is, what is a good leader? What is a good leader? And I reckon that most of us would probably come up with some of the same terminology, right? We'd say, someone who's motivational, someone who develops with interpersonal relationships, someone who's a good communicator, someone who cares about the group, someone who has a clear vision, who has a clear philosophy, and all of these things. These would be, for most people, the description of a leader. So the question then then raises itself, where do these qualities come from? Okay, so where do leadership qualities come from? And that's what I kind of want to start addressing with you, first of all. Where do leadership qualities